Hey everybody, Tosan here with an artifact trait guide for Havoc Demon Hunter. So some of you probably are already way past the point of needing this. I actually meant to make this right when the game was launched. So, people who were just starting out to level, the first few days of the expansion already knew what path to follow. And I sincerely apologize for procrastinating. I'm a piece of shit sometimes, so I'm sorry about that. So some of you are probably past the point of needing this, or you already figured it out yourself, or looked it up from other sources. But for those of you who haven't, I hope this is useful anyway. So, this is going to apply to both PvE and PvP, and this is the path you're going to want to take pretty much no matter what. As you can see on the screen, I already have an image loaded for you, so you could just refer to that. But this is the path I have right now, so you want to immediately start going Sharpened Glaives to the left, and then you want to get Balanced Blades, Unleash Demons, Demon Speed, Illidari Knowledge, and then Rage of the Illidari. Now you go all the way up there first to the right. You get Sharpened Glaives, one to the left, and then all the way back to the right. And this thing is amazing. Rage of the Illidari is not only amazing in PvE, but PvP. In a boss fight, okay, the way it works, obviously, is it splits the extra 60% damage amongst, however many targets it's hitting. However, if it's only hitting one target, it's literally just plus 60% damage that your Fury of the Illidari does, and it already hits hard as fuck. So, 60% bonus damage, especially on a single target, is insane. This will help you blow up nerds in PvP, and it'll help you do a lot of damage to bosses in PvE. So, really good for everything. And then Demon Speed is also very important for both. Not only does it help you with extra damage, especially if you're taking Fell Mastery and or Momentum, but not only does it help you with your damage in PvP, but it helps you not get kited, especially if you're using it really well. You use your 2 Fell Rushes, let's say that a mage or a hunter attacks you from afar. You're not starting the fight on your terms, So you're going to have to dash probably twice just to get to him. And then he's going to disengage or blink or whatever, and then you can hit your defensive cooldown, mitigate damage, and reset your charges and get 2 more Fell Rushes to catch him. So it's actually insanely good in PvP. I can't tell you how many times this has saved my ass, but on top of that, it's amazing in PvE because Fell Rush is part of your damage rotation, especially because you take Momentum. This is your best PvE DPS talent on this tier. So you take Momentum and you actually, Fell Rush and then do your damage, Fell Rush, do your damage, Vengeful Retreat, stuff like that. You want to proc this as much as you can, so this will offer an extra 8 seconds of 20% damage per minute. So, that's increasing the uptime of Momentum significantly, so it adds to your DPS a lot. So, this is all very good for DPS and stuff like that. The rest is just some utility, which is mostly useful in PvP, I think. And then the second path you want to go is Critical Chaos, Chaos Vision, and Anguish of the Deceiver. For obvious reasons, it's just raw damage that you want to add, the other talents just don't compete that much. Then after that, you want to go down here to Inner Demons. These two in between are not that useful for anything. I mean, they're minor benefits, they're not great, but mainly Inner Demons is better than everything else at that point. And then you want to go Demon Rage, Contained Fury, and then lastly, Overwhelming Power, because that talent sucks, or trait, whatever. So that is the artifact path. It's pretty clear-cut and simple. I don't know if I need to explain the logic to anything else. Now, if you're wondering why I took Feast on the Souls, you might be looking at my path right now and say, yo, Tosan, you jacked this up. You told us to go this way, and you went over here. What are you, stupid? The main reason I did this, actually, I made the choice to put, 1 point into Feast on the Souls early because I plan on doing a lot of, BGs and World PvP and stuff like that and making montages of chain killing where I'm constantly fighting. Fight 1 or 2 people, and then more people show up and I have to fight them. So in BGs and World PvP, you tend to get a lot more souls than in other situations. So resetting the cooldown on my stun is mainly why I took this for those chain killing montages. That's about it. It's not good in Arena, and it's not really, pertinent in PvE because, your stun in PvE doesn't really matter. And I-beam, reducing the cooldown on I-beam isn't that important either. At least not over anything else. It's not that it's bad, it's just not as good as the other stuff first. So, that's the logic for getting this. You don't have to get this. I got it for montage reasons, and that's about it. Anyway, guys, that's it for this artifact trait guide. I hope some of you found it useful. Sorry for those of you who power leveled really early and didn't have anything to go on. And I'm really sorry this is late again. But hopefully you guys figured it out on your own or looked it up elsewhere, if that's the case. And I hope this is useful to people who at least reroll Demon Hunters in the future. Also, don't forget to check out my last video, which is a talent guide for Demon Hunters. Separately, I'm also going to be uploading a PvP talent guide as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and peace out.